Hello, everybody. This is Wrestling Rampage right here for you. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Thomas.
Make sure that you like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter @WrestleRampage. Hit that subscribe button because we have other great videos coming to you guys. Today, we are going to be doing the WWE Raw review for May 9th, 2016, which happened a little over 40 minutes ago. And there's something special going on in this video. We've been asked a couple times about it, and we said, hell, we're going to give it a try. During this live stream right here on YouTube, you will be able to communicate with us. Ask us questions, our thoughts, whatever. We will be glad to answer them during this, especially during this Raw review that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing live tweets. You send us live questions. We will answer them during this video. You can send us live tweets on Twitter @WrestleRampage. So feel free to tweet us. We'll be checking our Twitter every now and then to see if we got any tweets, and we will be answering them. So with that being said, we got the Raw review. Oh, one more thing that we have to mention is make sure that you do enter the Wrestling Rampage free giveaway that we are giving away next week. Make sure that you guys enter it, and how you enter it is so simple. You can do it on any video that we have, or you can do it on the video on our channel. You only have to answer one question, and that is, who is your favorite wrestler of all time? We've got all sorts of wrestling goodies, magazines, necklaces, keychains, wrestling figures, vinyl pop. Hell, we even have elite figures that we're going to be giving away. So make sure that you got. Oh, and don't forget DVDs. Of course, we're going to be giving away DVDs. So make sure just to enter. It doesn't matter what video that you enter it on, or you can write us on Twitter or on our Facebook about it. So you can do that. Who is your favorite wrestler of all time? All you got to do is enter that question. You will be entered into the free giveaway. That's where we send free stuff to you. Simple as that. So we'll get started on this week's Raw. Starts off with Chris Jericho coming out with a special edition of Chris Jericho's highlight reel. And he says that, Dean Ambrose is just like his potted plant Mitch that got destroyed last week on Raw by Chris Jericho when he hit Dean Ambrose with the potted plant and destroyed him. And he had as a special guest on there Mitch himself, the potted plant, in ruins. Right there on the bar stool. What do you guys think about that?
It was funny.
It was fun.
You know? It was funny seeing Jericho make fun of a fucking plant that no one gave a fuck about.
That is true.
I didn't give a fuck about Mitch. To be honest, it was just some fucking plant that you can get roses next time you get one.
R.I.P. Mitch. That's all we have to say with
all
that.
you gotta do is just substitute and get another fucking potted plant. So it wasn't that funny to me, but it was okay, I guess.
Your thoughts on it?
I thought it was kind of hilarious, so I really did. But sorry for Mitch, though, but
Hey, things are things.
Hey.
All right, about this Mitch thing, like I said, you can just go to Lowe's or and get a fucking potted plant and it'd be just fine. We call it Mitch number 2 or some shit like that.
Francesca number 2.
I'm pretty sure that's what Dean Ambrose will do. Anyway.
He might. And then we get interrupted by Big Cass, who comes out and says that he's looking for a fight, pretty much. And that he has no problem with beating up Chris Jericho. Which, let's just be honest, I'm glad, and I'm going to say this right here, right now. I'm glad, since Enzo Amore got injured at Payback, I'm glad that they just didn't shove the rug to Big Cass, that they're not having him do anything, because that's what WWE does sometimes. Is you'll get injured, and your partner will have to suffer pretty much while you're injured. And I'm glad that they're giving him a singles push so far until Enzo gets back. I know that he's probably not on the same bar as Chris Jericho, but I'm glad to see Kaz is not floundering pretty much since the team has been injured. But pretty much Chris Jericho, calls him big stupid idiot.
Classic Jericho.
Classic heel Jericho. And Jericho's like, "Oh, you looking for a fight? You want to fight me?" Takes off the jacket. And there he is with a scarf and his $15,000 shoes, or $7,000, or however much they cost. I don't remember. But and Chris Jericho ends up leaving. Cass calls him soft, and Jericho runs back to the ring. And as he's getting on the apron, straight boot to the face by Big Cass. Do you see a feud going on here, or do you just see like just a little added thing for Raw?
I think I just see it as a little added thing for Raw. I don't see Kaz or Chris Jericho having.
Well, and Chris Jericho ends up coming back from break, and he calls him a super stupid idiot. And he wanted to talk to Steph about how this new era has changed the WWE landscape, which it has. Some people that have not been getting opportunities lately are getting WWE opportunities, title shots, things of that nature. And he told Stephanie that me and you can change this. Me and you can put Shane out. And Stephanie, surprisingly, said that she likes the new era. That what Shane's going by stays. And that she supports his decision. And she even makes the main event tonight, which is Chris Jericho versus Big Cass in the main event. So, you guys' thoughts on that?
Well, it's okay, main event, I guess.
It's okay, main event?
Yeah, I just don't think it really don't matter, Kaz and Chris Jericho. It was an okay. It's an okay main event, ain't the best in the world.
Pops, your thoughts on that?
It ain't gonna set the world on fire.
Not the best. I'll agree. I mean, it was okay. It wasn't the best in the world. I will agree to that. And about Stephanie and Shane, there's when she talks to Shane, she's always smiles and everything like that right here. But you got to remember one thing, a snake will go over its back to bite you.
Well, and you also got to realize that she is a McMahon.
Yeah.
And we know how her pops is. Then we get barn burner of a match that we seen at Payback. And I'm using the term barn burner loosely in this. When the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner for 2016, Baron Corbin, takes on his arch rival, pretty much so far since he came to the WWE, Dolph Ziggler. In a bland match, in my opinion.
It was a bland match, but like I said, if Dolph Ziggler can lose to Heath Slater, he can lose to anybody. That's
Yeah,
why I
well,
don't
well,
like
well,
DZ no
Well,
more.
see, you used to be a Dolph Ziggler fan, Tommy. What happened exactly?
And too jobberfied.
Well, I mean, it's not Dolph's fault that WWE is not pushing him right.
Goddamn. Like,
He had that big win
look, he was a
at
former-
Survivor Series of 2014 where he was the
All
only
right, what the fuck
survivor
has he done?
on Team Cena.
What the fuck has he done bigger than that? Nothing.
He has not done much since that.
Fuck,
I
listen
agree.
to guys like fucking Heath Slater. Give me a fucking break. You're a former world champion, and you can't beat fucking weak ass Heath Slater. You're up there with Jack Swagger.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah,
That's hardcore right
he's
there.
up there with
That's
fucking Jack
unforgivable. That is unforgivable if you are up there with Jack Swagger because nobody
Swagger.
remembers
No one
him being world.
remembers him being world champion.
And that's true. That's true.
And Baron Corbin is the lone wolf. He's the fucking man. And he proved it. He beat Dolph Ziggler. End of days. And of course, Dolph Ziggler sold it like a son of a bitch. But he still lost, like always.
He did lose. And the winner is Baron Corbin.
And the match was not that good.
It was a bland match at best.
It was a plain ass fucking cold match.
But the one thing now this could be argued with with Big Show and Cesaro is at some point they might let the steam out of Baron Corbin. Right now he's on a streak. He really is.
He's on one.
Since he did win that Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at WrestleMania 32, he has been on a streak lately. But then again, and the same thing went from Big Show, the same thing that went to Cesaro. Here soon, they're probably going to let the steam off of him. Unless this is going to be the first guy that they actually really, really push high, winning that crappy-ass Battle Royal that they always had at WrestleMania for the past 3 years. Let's just be honest, that Battle Royal is crappy as fuck.
I'm tired of seeing that Battle Royal. If you're going to have it, fuck, put it on the kickoff. Like no one get when there was no fans there.
Yes. Then we get Charlotte in the back. She's talking to Shane, and she wants Stephanie's decision to be reversed to allow her pops, Ric Flair, out there for her match at Extreme Rules against Natalya. And Shane ends up saying, well, the decision stands. And by the way, tonight, Ric Flair is going to be banned from ringside once again in her match with Paige.
And I enjoyed that.
Yes.
No Ric Flair.
Pops
No,
here didn't enjoy it that much.
No coming down. No coming down to the ring. None of that shit. Thank fucking God. I'm tired of fucking seeing it. I lost so much respect for Ric Flair. It's fucking ridiculous. What happened to you, Rick? Is it because that TNA? Is that what did it to you? Because I lost so much respect for you. You used to be a legend. A legend.
He still is a legend, though.
You're not that good of a legend anymore. Okay? And you're a 2-time Hall of Famer. God damn. Like, listen, Rick. I respect you. I know you got to pay that alimony as any way you can get it. But god damn. You ain't got to act so fucking ignorant all the time.
Hey, he's the Nation Boy Ric Flair. He can act any way he wants to. You know that he's going to order the kamikazes. You know that he's going to be out there with his robe and maybe nothing on. But the robe.
Listen. I like Ric Flair. I respect Ric Flair, but the way he is now, it's ridiculous.
Your thoughts on that?
I thought it was wrong what they did to Ric Flair for keeping him for being at ringside with his daughter.
He's been interfering in matches.
He has been interfering in matches.
You guys see it. I don't. I see a father protecting the family. That's what I see.
I see Charlotte. Not standing on her own. She always has Ric Flair.
Well, Natalya had Bret Hart out there. So what makes a difference to me?
Or or like fucking Charles Robinson that no one gave a fuck about. Little Nate, when the fuck was this? Was this when WCW was about to go out of business?
Yes, it was.
There you go. That's why no one didn't know. Oh, I knew because I didn't give a fuck. Because WCW was dead in the water.
Well, actually, speaking of dead in the water, we got something dead in the water coming up, but keep going.
And
right
and
after this
how,
is something else dead in the
and
water.
that's how Charlotte beat Natalia. With fucking Charles Robinson in her back fucking pocket to beat Natalia, which was a bunch of bullshit. And I know she didn't give up.
She said something to Charles Robinson. If you watch the video, if you go back and watch that right there, she looked over at Robinson and mouthed something like, "I give up."
No,
That's what she did.
No.
You people watch that video, you'll know what I'm talking
I didn't
about.
see anything like that.
Well, of course they don't see what I see.
Apparently, Pops needs some bifocals. Let's just say
Apparently,
I didn't see anything like
they
that.
don't see anything I see. But we'll get to this right here later, what I'm talking about.
yes, we will. We will get to that match. But first, we got to go through some pure shit right now with this
don't tell
match.
me we're getting to the fucking...
Yes, fucking R-Truth with his new buddy Tyler Breezy, the gorgeous one, versus Fandango, who at WrestleMania 29 beat the living legend himself, Chris Jericho, which was a crock, with his newfound buddy Goldust.
No one gave a fuck. I didn't care.
Oh, and by the way, which we should have put this at the title of the video, but anyway, do not have your children watching. There is some explicit language on this video.
Listen, I don't give a fuck about Fandango versus R-Truth because that match was a shit break. You could tell the fans didn't give a fuck. I didn't hear one fan chant. Not one fan boo, not one fan cheer, not nothing. All I heard was crickets chirping while that fucking match was going on. And speaking of next week on SmackDown, no one gives a fuck. That's going to be Goldust and Fandango versus R-Truth and Tyler Breeze. No one gives a fuck about that match. No one cares. Like, I don't fucking care. That's just a fucking WWE Superstars and WWE main event match that no one watches.
Yes, it
on
is.
the WWE network that no one watches.
Absolutely true. It
There's
is.
a bunch of fucking horse shit.
Which, I mean, you could tune into SmackDown this Thursday and see this exact same match, probably just as crappy. Let's just be honest.
And just as fucking shitty as the fucking Raw match. That no one fucking gave a fuck about.
Which actually, once again, nobody really gave a rat's ass that R-Truth won the match.
No, I didn't fucking care. Nobody
So he
fucking
beat
cared.
Fandango. Woo the fuck who?
What the fucking
Pops, your thoughts on this match?
I'm sorry, I agree with Tommy. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even care when I went to see the match. I caught the end of it though, but even catching the end of it, I walked through as R-Truth was pinning Fandango, and
Look, even when R-Truth was saying what's up, I didn't hear nobody say what's up.
Yeah, he won the match and he was going, "What's up?" Nobody was chanting "What's
No
up?"
one was chanting what's up. No one was doing the stanky leg or whatever the fuck fucking Goldust and Fandango have been doing for the past fucking weeks. No one gave a fuck. And R-Truth with a fucking branch with duct tape on his fucking cell phone. Like, is that supposed to be chuckle, ha ha? Because it don't make me laugh.
I'm sorry, the match sucked. It was so damn still and make anybody go to sleep.
That match belonged on fucking WWE main event or Superstars.
I'm going to tell you something. If that's the best that WWE can produce out, might as well get out of business.
And we got a tweet from T&Q Potter. Says, enjoying the Raw review at Wrestle Rampage live now. Thank you, T&Q Potter, for watching us live right here on YouTube. Like I said, we will be sharing tweets and everything. So thank you so much for enjoying this video and watching this video so much. Actually, we get Sami Zayn in the back. We have all the Intercontinental competitors pretty much in the back. We got Kevin Owens. We got The Miz, the Intercontinental Champion. We got Cesaro and Stephanie and Shane said that they will be doing a triple threat match at WWE Extreme Rules for the title. And in comes Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn says this isn't fair. You know, he should be in the match. And he said that he will. And Shane says, well, you'll have to earn your way into the match. And if you guys don't remember this, 2 weeks ago on our Raw review, we actually said that this match was going to go down before it even went down. We said that it was going to be a fatal 4-way match for the Intercontinental Championship, and damn, we weren't right. So we get Sami Zayn has to earn his shot for the IC title if he beats The Miz tonight on Raw.
Well, anyone could beat The Miz. I'm sorry. The Miz sucks as Intercontinental Champion. He ain't taking on no Zack Ryder anymore, so I don't give a fuck.
That's true. Well, we'll get to Zack Ryder soon.
Yeah. And The Miz, you know, I was rooting for him when he beat Zack Ryder in that one-day reign. That was about it for The Miz for me. And I don't give a fuck who beats The Miz. That fucking Extreme Rules. Fuck, it could be Cesaro. It could be Sami Zayn. Fuck, it could be Kevin Owens. I don't give a fuck. As long as The Miz don't walk out as Intercontinental Champion, I'm all right. Fuck, because The Miz sucks as Intercontinental Champion.
Well, we get the match that Pops has been waiting to talk about right here when we get the WWE Women's Champion Charlotte is
who
out.
Won that match against Sami Zayn and The Miz?
It has not came up yet. That was a little backstage promo that they did. But we get the WWE Women's Champion Charlotte by herself out there against a former WWE Divas Champion and a former WWE NXT Women's Champion in Paige. And Natalia's out there on commentary during this match. And Ric Flair is banned from ringside during this match.
Well, the match was turning pretty good between Paige and Charlotte.
It was. It was a good match.
It
was a good match. It really was.
It was a good women's match. And then here comes Ric Flair. Of course, he didn't fucking do what he was supposed to do. I don't know what the fuck was that look on his face. It looked like a fucking zombie or whatever the fuck he was.
I thought he was going to take his shit out there. That's what I thought he was doing.
You know, Ric Flair, I don't know what the fuck's your problem. But why you gotta ride your daughter's coattails? Come on, Rick, you're a 16-time world heavyweight fucking champion. You don't need to ride your fucking daughter's coattails. You're a 16-time world heavyweight champion. You don't need to ride your daughter's coattails to fucking anything. Come on, look at all the shit you done. You don't need her. And then you done it all. You're a fucking 2-time Hall of Famer. You're a 16-time world champion. Why you gotta fucking use your daughter for antimony? That's what I want to ask you.
Yeah. Well, because no one wants to pay that fee for him to come to their show.
There you go. And you damn sure don't want to book Ric Flair on indie scene.
When Ric Flair comes out, pretty much causes a commotion. Here comes Shane with a bunch of referees. They're trying to get Ric Flair into the back. And Paige rolls up the WWE Women's Champion Charlotte.
For the 1, 2, 3.
For the 1, 2, 3. And Paige gets a win over the WWE
It's been long overdue
Women's
for
Champion.
Paige to get a win.
Yeah, Paige has not been on a winning streak lately, so I was actually glad to see her actually pick up a win over the WWE
Women's Champion.
So, Dad, once again, your thoughts?
I'm going to go this right here route. You know, Ric Flair. He's been in wrestling for maybe 30 to 40 years. How do you walk away from something that was half your life? Now he's out there training his daughter in her corner. I don't blame the man.
Cheating her away.
He's the dirtiest player in the game. That was just what he does. That was just what he claims. He don't claim to be a good guy. He claims to be the dirtiest player in the game. That's what he is.
Shane on this. You need to learn to stand on your own 2 feet.
But you see what they failed to see, I guess, is what went down. The only reason why Ric Flair come out is because there was going to be interference in it. That's why he was there. Natalia jumped on the top of the ring ropes, shaking them like that right there, running her mouth to Charlotte, and that's what caused her. And while everybody was trying to get Ric Flair out, Paige rolled her up for the win. Hey, you got to give it to both of them. You got to give it to Natalia and Paige. They both won the match.
Listen to this. Natalia did something that Ric Flair's done.
Well, you got to realize there's something that you didn't watch during this match was Charlotte put her feet on the ropes to try to win.
Steal the win.
Yeah, steal the win over Paige.
Hey, all she was doing, well, she knew she was against two people, so all she was doing, hey, I'm gonna even the battlefield up here.
How you gonna even that? Listen.
The same way they even the battlefield. 2 against 1. That means you got to do everything in the world because you know you got 2 people out there that are going to try to make you lose. And believe me, they lost. She lost, all right. But you got to understand it took 2 people to get it done. Thank you very much for that one.
Natalia did something that Ric Flair's been doing on all these
Hey,
guys.
she's supposed to be. Dick Flair is the dirtiest player in the game.
Dick Flair?
Ric Flair is the dirtiest player in the game. But you see,
I prefer
Batalia's supposed to be this nice little heart motherfucker, okay? Oh, a heart don't do that. A heart don't do that, motherfucker. They're just as cheating as any motherfucker there is. Worse than Ric Flair. Worse than anybody.
I have to disagree with that.
You guys don't disagree well, but you watch this right here. You watch what happened. She jumps up on the apron, running her mouth, and right there, time. The referee's trying to get Ric Flair out. Hell, the goddamn referee wasn't even in the fucking ring. He's outside with Ric Flair. That's what caused it right there.
The win's a win.
Well, exactly. That's exactly why Charlotte did what she did. She put her foot on the ropes. Hey, I agree with that, but she had 2 people against her.
Listen, Charlotte got what she deserved.
Let's just say Paige won because of Dick Flair.
That's right. Let's just say it was 2 against 1. And believe me, if it was 2 against 1 and I was going against 2 people, any goddamn thing would be fair to me.
Then we get the match for the spot for Sami Zayn to get his shot. So we get the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz, versus Sami Zayn. And if Sami Zayn wins, they're going to make it a fatal 4-way match at WWE Extreme Rules. You guys' thoughts on this match?
I knew Sami Zayn was going to beat The Miz. Anyone could beat The Miz. And The Miz sucks.
Yes.
To me, The Miz is the Intercontinental Champion. Stinks. When Zack Ryder was Intercontinental Champion. Stinks. You know.
Well, let's just say anything to do with Zack Ryder.
Anything with Zack Ryder stinks. Anything with The Miz stinks. I'm tired of this fucking cheesy fucking movie theater fucking quotes. I'm tired of this fucking attire. I'm tired of his fucking cheap ass fucking sunglasses. I'm tired of his fucking mohawk hair. I'm tired of everything about The Miz. And when he lost to Sami Zayn, thank God. I don't give a fuck who wins that Intercontinental Championship as long as the fucking Miz don't walk out as Intercontinental Champion.
To be honest, 3 more. I wouldn't mind Cesaro, Kevin Owens, or Sami Zayn to win the Intercontinental Championship. The Miz, I only rooted for The Miz one time, and that was against Zack fucking Ryder.
That was me.
Any other time, The Miz, you're not going to get chanted for. Let's just say that.
Yeah, fuck. That's probably the biggest crowd reaction he had since fucking that WWE title push he had.
Yeah, back 5 years ago. Pops.
I'll get you a couple more. Did The Miz do a movie?
Yes, he did.
He done 2 of them.
Yeah. Well, whatever fucking movie.
Well, apparently I don't know.
There's some from WWE films that go straight to DVD.
Well, there you go. That's how come I didn't see it. But anyway,
that means you're not a real movie star.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, you're acting.
You're not a real movie star if your shit goes straight to DVD.
See,
Especially from WWE Studios.
Let me explain something to you, Miss. If it goes straight to DVD, you're not a star. You got to be on the big screen to become a star. I'm sorry.
Are you glad Sammy is in the match and making a fatal 4-way?
I'm glad Sammy's in the match. I'm glad Kevin Owens. I think it's going to be one hell of a match.
What about Cesaro?
I'd like Cesaro too. But please, guys, one of you guys win it. God damn, don't let the Miz have it. Shit, I'm tired of seeing his ass.
Well, we get a Becky Lynch segment in the back where she was talking about her eye injury that she suffered at WrestleMania, and that Emma took last week where she poked her in the eye, her injured eye, which she did. And
I think Becky would have had her fucking ass.
Yes, and Emma comes on set, and she goes, well, what you need to do is have eyes in the back of your head. And here comes her weak-ass partner from NXT, Dana Brooke, to hit Becky Lynch in the back, and Emma and Dana Brooke start putting the boots to her. So, you guys' thoughts on that? There's not much thoughts I can give. I don't. Emma is okay at best.
Emma sucks. Dana Brooke sucks. The Bob Villain sucks.
The New Day sucks.
You know, fucking.
Let's throw that in there.
No one gives a fuck
opinion
about Dana fucking Brooke.
My opinion's the right one. You know.
No one. When her.
If you guys like booties.
When her and
something wrong
Emma.
with you somewhere.
Can I speak? When her and Emma.
Why? You didn't let me speak a while ago.
When her and Emma teamed up, no one gave a fuck. Like, they were the fucking jobber team. Every time they were fucking wrestling, no one gave a fuck.
Well, that is absolutely true. I don't like Dana Brooke. I never did. Emma is okay at best.
I don't even think Emma's okay.
Dana Brooke, she was pretty much just a jobber of NXT, and that's pretty much
Why
where
the fuck
she
is she on there, but you couldn't fucking put Carmella with Enzo and Cass? But you can have a spot for Dana Brooke, though. That's probably why they released a ton of people, to get all these fucking nobodies from NXT on there, like Dana Brooke.
That is true. And we got a live tweet here from TNQ Punter at TNQ Punter on Twitter, saying Flair is mentoring Charlotte. It took Flair years to be a great heel. Charlotte is a better heel than a face. Actually, I could not agree more than that, because Charlotte was actually, I don't think she was getting over as a face, to be honest with you. You know, coming from the Flair family, I think you deserve to be a heel.
Flair was one of the best heels I've ever seen.
And of course, Rick, or as Pops called him, Dick Flair, is mentoring his daughter, just like he didn't mentor
David.
David.
You can mentor David.
But
fuck, what's he gonna come in? A fucking WCW fucking logo T-shirt, fucking Nitro Grill jeans, or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, that's absolutely true. But oh, and we're coming up to a good part right here, where we get Darren Young in a backstage segment.
I gotta talk about this.
Where he is looking for guidance, all right? And all the guidance that he had is right in front of him. Apparently, that's what he said. But he says that he needs a life coach, right? And that his life coach needs to be former WWF champion Bob Backlund. And Bob's like, of course I'll be your wrestling coach. And Darren's like, no, I got the wrestling part down.
Sure you do there, Darren.
I got the wrestling part down. I need a life coach.
Oh, sure you do, Darren. You damn sure got that wrestling going down.
Darren Young, you are a fucking jobber.
Darren Young, you fucking suck. You always suck. Fuck, Titus O'Neil was better than you. Fuck, at least he got airtime. What have you got? No time.
Well,
You should. Instead of missing those days off, hang on. Instead of Mr. No Days Off, it should be Mr. No Camera Time Off. That's what it should be.
Well, Titus O'Neil just returned back, so
And
he, you know,
Darren Young on the fucking thing. You hear Bob Beck. Let's make Darren Young great again. Darren Young's never been great. So what the fuck? What the fuck is Bob Backlund gonna do for Darren Young, who's never been great, never will be great? Should be released.
Well, actually, funny story is, you know what he did for the Sultan's career back in 1997.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do for you there, Darren.
when Bob Backlund was the manager of the Sultan. Oh yeah, the Sultan became a huge fucking star.
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh yeah. So, but
Darren Young always sucks. Okay, no one gives a fuck.
But supposedly there's this campaign.
Mr. No Camera Time is what he should be called.
There's this campaign that Darren Young needs to be great again. Well,
you've never been great.
When you came with your spiky fucking haircut, looking like some fucking Tarzan man. I don't know what the fuck you look like when you came from fucking NXT. You fucking sucked then. You sucked when you were Nexus. You sucked when you teamed when that broke up and you were by yourself. You sucked when you were with Titus O'Neil, which honestly was your only fame, to be honest with you, was when you were with the primetime players, and that's at most, at best. And you suck now. You're not going to be great again, because you know what? You weren't great to begin with. You guys' thoughts?
I already said my piece.
Pops, do you even know who Darren Young is?
I seen him there on his little commercial thing. I mean, look, but who the hell would want Bob Backlund to be your life force? God damn. God. You see, I told my boys earlier that sometimes things I see in WWE makes me not want to watch it no more because it's sickening to me. It makes me want to fucking throw up. And such a shit like that and other things we're going to talk about right here in a few minutes makes me fucking throw up.
Well, speaking of that, we got a live tweet from @TNQPotter. Thank you so much for live tweeting us right here. I hope your dad is with you in every review, getting a kick out of him. And he just wrote again saying WWE Creative needs to be drug tested after Darren Young's segment and other stuff. I couldn't agree more.
Damn right.
Because Darren Young is a nobody, and that's what he's going to stay as.
And I want to take the time to thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you.
So, hey, and feel free, anybody that's watching this video right now, or if you're a subscriber to our channel, if you follow us on Twitter, you can live tweet us right now during the Raw review. We would love to answer.
Sure can. We'd love to hear from you.
We will share your live tweets right here. Then we get a barn burner match, and a fucking barn burner match with fucking Sin Cara versus, as Pops likes to call him, what do you call him?
I call him fucking Rufus.
Rufus.
Well, if you look the way the damn name is spelled, come on now, shit.
So we get Sin Cara versus Rufus.
You would shit.
All right, about the Sin Cara Rusev match, I didn't get a fuck. That's all I got.
Which I mean, as you guys know, at WWE Extreme Rules, it's going to be for the U.S. Championship. It's
not on the kickoff this time, I don't.
Well, supposedly not this time, but once again, there's only a few matches signed so far for Extreme Rules. But for right now, it's on the main card, which should probably be bumped up to pre-show, kickoff show here soon. But we get at Extreme Rules, we get Kalisto versus Rusev for the United States Championship, and I guess tonight was to show Rusev can beat his little mosquito buddy
Sin Cara.
Yeah, Sin Cara number 2, because the original Sin Cara is down in Mexico trying to not get injured or botch.
Yeah, fuck him. He sucked anyway.
Yes, he did.
Fuck, I'd rather have Yumiko any day.
Well, and oddly enough, Sin Cara ends up picking up the win over Rusev.
That was a shocker. Because I figured Rusev would fucking win to get strong for fucking Extreme Rules. But no, they fucking like, oh, well, we got to job him out here.
Which, I mean, right now, I mean, Kalisto's track record is that, you know, he's beat Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah.
He's beat Ryback. Do you think he'll beat Rusev? I mean, he has already faced somebody twice his size when you know, in Ryback. Do you think
I'll
that
give
he
my
might?
Extreme Rules predictions later.
Well, I mean, you know, well, once again, we will be giving our Extreme Rules predictions in a video, but the match was pretty much just like the Corbin versus Ziggler match.
It wasn't that good.
It was blah best.
Fuck, I was bored with that match.
You said you couldn't. Yeah. They to
Like
me it was just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Scar Rusev match, I didn't really give a fuck, really.
I mean, nobody really cared about that match. And let's just be honest. I mean, that's just the way it is. Then we get pretty much the title of this video was tonight we had a 6-man elimination tag team match, which honestly should have been last, but should have been the main event.
Don't tell me.
Yes. Tommy's favorite duo of all time.
Oh, God, I'm definitely going to bury these
Yes.
fuckers.
In the Usos, the Busos, with
Fuck you!
with their great cousin Roman Reigns.
Fuck you, too.
Versus AJ Styles and Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
Listen here.
It's going to be a 6-man elimination.
What we're going to do, we're just going to let him turn it loose right now.
Listen here. I'm tired. I'm sick and fucking tired of Roman Reigns and the fucking Usos. I'm tired of your cheap-ass fucking 5-hour energy commercials.
Honestly, that
makes me not want to buy 5-hour.
That makes me not want to buy 5-hour.
Listen here. I'm tired of fucking Roman Reigns being a fucking spokesperson. To me, he sucks at that too. He sucks at that as he sucks at his promos. Fuck, I'm a sponsor. Yeah, I'm on the fucking Today Show cutting a shitty blonde promo. You fucking suck. Okay? And your fucking suit and ties every time you come on your fucking Today Show or whatever show it is. Fucking suck at that too. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. You make me sick to my fucking stomach every time I see your fucking ponytail. I'm tired of seeing your fucking vest. I'm tired of seeing your fucking Samoan tattoos. I'm tired of seeing your fucking shitty Michael Jackson glove. I'm tired of everything of Roman Reigns. I'm tired of the Usos too with their fucking backwards play hard in the fucking paint in their fucking backwards fucking Uso shirt. I'm tired of everything. I'm tired of your fucking Crayola faces. I'm tired of it.
All right. You're going to do a cutoff right here.
And AJ Styles is going to beat Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight title. I'll say that right fucking now.
I thought you rode away for the payback. I don't
care.
The Extreme Rules
Roman Reigns
predictions
pisses me off that much. I don't give a fuck who beats him. It could be fucking Jack Swagger beat him, but I don't give a fuck.
Oh, then you know you're in trouble for that one. But we get the Usos and Roman Reigns versus, and they even said this, they are the Club now. That's what their name is. Their little group is the Club, and they're using the Wolfpack symbol, the click symbol.
Yes, I was going for the Club.
The Bullet Club symbol, so to speak.
They eliminated one Uso.
They eliminated, I think Jay first.
Who gives a fuck? They all look the same.
Then Carl Anderson got eliminated.
Yeah, of course, by a shitty ass roll up. Fuck that. What's his name? Jimmy or Jay? They all look the fucking same, so it don't fucking matter.
They're gonna get booed regardless.
Yeah. The one that did the fucking shitty roll up, man. That was the shittiest fucking small package I've seen forever. I could have kicked out of that.
Yeah, it was a shitty roll up. That was right up there with Owen Hart's roll up when he broke Stone Cold's neck at fucking SummerSlam 1997.
Shitty. And then fucking they eliminate the other Uso.
Yes, so it's down to Roman Reigns, Luke Gallows, and AJ Styles.
And then Roman Reigns miraculously makes it come back. Fucking miraculously. Fucking spears fucking Luke Gallows, pins him. It's like,
So now it's down to
here we go
AJ and Roman Reigns, and it comes down to pretty much a staring contest.
and here's the thing I don't get. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson hits Roman Reigns with a steel chair, and they call the match off. I thought it was no DQ.
Because usually in 6-man elimination tag matches, they're no DQ.
And
But for some
I
odd
guess
reason, it was DQ.
fucking, they got DQ'd, so fucking, of course, Roman Reigns tries to get more fucking over, which he didn't, of course. I heard some Yeppy fans going for Roman Reigns, and whoever was cheering for Roman Reigns in Nebraska, fuck you. That's
Yes,
my opinion. That's where they were, so I just said it. One's in Nebraska, fuck you.
Chucking the corn.
Jake Roberts in a small indie show there.
He can be mayor of that town.
That's right. That's right. And fuck it, I'm tired, man. I'm tired of Roman Reigns. And he hasn't even held this title long, and I'm still tired of him. Like, he makes me sick to my fucking stomach.
So it was it ended on DQ with Roman Reigns picking up the win with his crappy cousins, the Usos.
Of course. And don't forget, next week on SmackDown, he's there on SmackDown too.
Yes.
And gets, I think, Luke Gallows. Yeah, Luke Gallows.
You guys, your thoughts on that?
Here's the thing, and I mean, I'm going to put it to you in perspective the way I look at it. Like I said, opinions vary. But Roman Reigns, they're building him up like a John Cena. John Cena and Roman Reigns are to me, are two of a kind. Because they're building him up like Superman the same way they build up Cena as Superman. Can't be beat. Can't be beat. And for those of you people that don't understand, watch some of Cena's abilities of wrestling. I don't like Cena. I never have. I didn't like him when he was a prototype of OVW. Yes, I met Cena in person when he was a prototype at OVW. Didn't like him then, don't like him now. But that's beside the point right now. But just exactly what I said, Roman Reigns and John Cena, they're building up the same way. Superman. Can't be beat. That's just exactly what it is, and that's the way it's going to be. He can't be beat.
Well, Tommy, from your little promo earlier about Roman Reigns and Usos, we get a live tweet from @TNCouponer saying the Beast is loose on Wrestle Rampage. #Go Tommy Go.
I hate Roman Reigns.
So
I'm tired of his fucking ass.
Oh, we know. Trust us. We know. Tommy, I hear that too many times.
He thinks he's good. He ain't shit.
I've heard that ever since Roman Reigns come to WWE.
Fuck, I hate him even when he was with the fucking Shield. I knew WWE would get all jizzed all over.
And then we get one of Tommy's favorite matches on the card. When Kevin Owens takes on Woo.
God.
You know it, Zack fucking Ryder. And by the way, there was a little backstage segment before this that
Who gives a fuck about Zack Ryder's backstage segment? I don't give a fuck.
He was talking about how he won at WrestleMania.
Hold on. Like Kevin Owens said, you stole it. You stole the Intercontinental title. You didn't win shit. You stole it. Like you always do. You steal everything. And what are you going, like he said, what are you going to do? Go talk to Shane about your stupid internet show?
He goes, first of all, you didn't beat me.
He did.
You stole it from me.
He did.
And he goes, why do you exist? And I lost it at that point.
He does. Like, why does Zack Ryder exist? Like, he's a fucking glorified fucking jobber. And like KO said, what are you going to do? Tell Shane about your stupid internet show? And
Zack Ryder wants the shot at Extreme Rules. So
he don't fucking deserve it.
Shane made the match, and it's going to be Kevin Owens versus Zack Ryder for the shot at Extreme Rules. So if Kevin Owens loses, Zack Ryder takes his place at Extreme Rules for the Fatal 4-Way Intercontinental Championship.
That ain't gonna happen. That didn't happen.
And me, Tommy, and Pops had a little bet going on.
I
during
had a
this
bet
match.
on this fucking match.
That if Zack Ryder fucking won this match, we are gonna buy Zack Ryder merchandise.
Yes.
I don't care if it's his broski bullshit
I
hair.
don't care if it's the broski hair, the broski fucking bandana, the fucking broski glasses, the fucking broski shirts.
We will rep Zack Ryder. Well, guess what?
Thank
KO pulled it out.
Thank God. Because I wasn't going to rep fucking Zack Ryder. I would probably tear it up.
See, WWE just released a lot of superstars.
Like Damien Sandow and fucking, which was over, by the way. But keep a no talented jobber like Zack Ryder on the table.
You keep people like the Social Outcasts. You keep people like Zack Ryder.
No, hold on. Social Outcast can get away with it.
Well, some of them.
Yeah, so.
But so far, of course, KO picks up the victory. Because, I mean, come on. Nobody that's as good as Kevin Owens is going to lose to fucking Zack Ryder.
I hate Zack Ryder. I hated him ever since he did this fucking internet show. Blue Rose True Island IC bullshit. Trying to get it over, which he didn't get over to me. That's me. But, of course, WWE fans were all jizzing over him. Hey, Zack Ryder! Woohoo! Wetting the panties and stuff like that.
Your thoughts on that, Matt?
Fuck you, Zack Ryder.
Well, I didn't care too much for the match. Now I know
I did
KO
when
won
Owens
it.
did
Kevin
that
Owens.
powerbomb on.
I know he won it. I like Kevin Owens. I really do. But I just want to take a time here just to explain something that you see. And personally, I'd just like to say, you know, the kids talk about jobbers, and yeah, they're jobbers. But let me tell you something about wrestling. If it wasn't for the jobbers, who would they wrestle?
Hold on, Zack Ryder don't deserve to have a job.
Now look, I tell you, a lot of jobbers, you know, get the shit into the stick because there's nobody cheer for them. They don't get no fan base.
No, Zack Ryder's got fan base.
You know, it's hard to see and know what they go through. I know I've been watching wrestling for many years. And there's been a lot of jobbers that has paved the way for other people to come in. That has paved the way for these stars that job for them to make them look good too. And let me tell you something. I know. Listen, Barry Horowitz was one. George South was one.
How about Iron Mike Sharp?
Listen. I'll take Iron Mike Sharp,
Brooklyn
Barry
Brawler.
Horowitz, Brooklyn Brawler, George South, fucking Tommy Angel, goddamn Kenny Kendall. I'll take all of them over fucking.
Fuck, I'll even take Mark Starr.
I'll take all of them over Zack Ryder.
I'm just trying to get the point across. You know,
Zack Ryder deserves no airtime.
It's like you know.
Neither does Darren Young with that shit.
No, there's nobody after the damn matches is over. Nobody wants their fucking autograph. They're ready to hop on a plane and leave because nobody wants their autograph. But I just want to say, just you know, it takes you know.
Well, nobody wants George South's autograph.
It takes a lot, you know. Hey, I want George South autograph. I would take George South autograph. I like George South.
Well,
I like Barry Horowitz that you people call him. But let me tell you something. Yeah. If it wasn't for him,
very horrible wits.
Who only had one T-shirt.
And let me tell you something. You just don't understand. These guys right here is what paved the way for these superstars that you people cheer so fucking much for. Because if it wasn't for them, they wouldn't be fucking shit either.
You like Kevin Owens?
I'm just saying. I'm looking at it from a point of view of the people that goes in there every fucking night, gets beat down.
You mean Dolph Ziggler?
Yeah, I'm saying for Dolph Ziggler too. Because I'm going to tell you something. You know, they don't get the big bucks. The big stars get the big bucks. They're looking at they're looking to fucking survive. Because they don't have the goddamn Lear jets. They don't have shit like that right there.
Which we just got a live tweet from @TNCouponer on Twitter. saying Matt and Jeff Hardy started out as jobbers for the WWE and Smoky Mountain Wrestling, which is absolutely true.
Well, are you talking about Pudgy Hardy?
Yeah, Pudgy Hardy
Hardy?
and Druggy Hardy. Yes, we're talking about them. Which I mean was true. I know that Jeff started out at 16 as a jobber on WWE television.
To be honest, Matt and Jeff Hardy suck.
We're not the biggest fan of the Hardys.
Not making fun of your tweet there, T. But Jeff Hardy's a drug addict and Matt Hardy's pudgy.
Which there are some people that start out as jobbers that do.
And Matt Hardy's always sucked. Anytime we don't get his ways, he wanted to complain on social media.
I'm just saying, you know, it's not all glamorous from the point of the jobber's view because they don't get no recognition of any fucking kind. That's all I'm saying.
Not diminishing your question.
Speaking of tag teams, we get tag team match with the New Day.
Yes,
those fuckers are the ones that should be gone.
Bootios.
You want to talk about somebody's booty ass?
The WWE World Tag Team Champions. The New Day.
And they got the last bootio.
Yes, they have the last bootio from WrestleMania. And
pretty sure I know what they did with it.
Then they're going to be taking on a decorated tag team within the Dudley Boys, Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley.
Yes.
Which actually turned out to be a pretty good match.
Until the fucking bad villains, the weak villains as I call them. This is going to be easy title defense for the New Day. The weak villains interfere and fucking beat up Xavier, beat up Kofi, Big E, and fucking Kofi gets caught with Devon, and Devon pins him 1, 2, 3, which is a bunch of bullshit. The New Day got screwed. What's the Bob Villains mad about? Are they mad because they ain't getting over? Well, that's not the New Day's fault. You've never gotten over in NXT. You were up there with the Ascension as the worst NXT tag team champion.
We talk about the NXT crowd said the Ascension was the best tag team.
What the fuck do they know? They're from Orlando. That never do anything. Their teams never go nowhere.
They're at the Full Sail University, and every time bitch and complain when the takeover ain't there.
What the fuck does Orlando know? Every time their Orlando match just don't go nowhere. And they bitch and complain about it. Well, it's just because your team sucks. And your fucking Florida team, Miami Dolphins, don't go nowhere.
Tell it like it is, Tom. Say what you mean and be what you say there, Tom.
You know, what's wrong? You know, the only thing you got to cheer for is the weak-ass Bob Villains and fucking weak-ass fucking Ascension that suck. But Orlando should know better. They should know everything.
Let's just be honest here. The Vaudevillains are going to be bygone right after the New Day squashes them.
Oh, yeah.
At Extreme Rules. Unlike Pops' opinion here, which is probably going to differ
what's your
from
opinion
ours,
there?
Because he's not a New Day fan.
Yeah.
You're goddamn right. I don't go for, jewelry. Sorry.
I think we need to start calling you on the cell phone. Like fucking New Day. They call you mommy and your pappy.
They call them mommy and pappy.
Your New Day.
I'd beat the fuck out of them, which is exactly what I'd do if I was a wrestler. Let me tell you something. I hate them motherfuckers. I'm going to be plain to you right to the point. And if you all like them, that's your fucking point. But I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell about it. You might do that too, but I don't know. I don't. But anyway, I'm going to tell you what. I think they're fucking slapping the face to all the great tag teams in the world. I think they're slapping the face to the Road Warriors. I think that they're slapping the face to the Midnight Express, the Rock and Roll Express. I think that they're slapping the face to Arn Anderson, Kelly Blanchard as a tag team. I think they're slapping the face to every fucking tag team in the world.
How? Because they are a great tag team, Pops.
They're a great tag team.
You just don't like their bootio gimmick thing.
I hate everything fucking about them. And I can't say what I really think about them, but I will if they push me. But let me tell you this. They're slapping the face. They're the fucking ridiculous motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life. in some way, somehow, you know, the WWE universe, it's all fucked up. If you want them motherfuckers to hold titles, then you're fucked up too.
I like the New Day personally.
I do too.
The New Day ain't nothing but goddamn little pieces of people just the feather flowers. You know what I'm talking about. If you people can't get what I mean, you're just as stupid as fuck.
Anyway, the Dudleys pick up the win over the New Day thanks to the Vaudevillains, which is not how it's going to be
No, that's not
at
how it's going to
Extreme
be.
Rules.
I know. I know because two men's going to step in the ring. It's not going to be three. You know what I'm talking about.
If you're meeting Simon Gotch and Aiden English, they're not men, they're boys.
Yeah.
Now,
Well, the boys is going to kick the Butterfly's ass.
we'll see how Extreme Rules. Now we get to the main event of the evening, which is Big Cass versus Chris Jericho. And Big Cass comes out. Then Chris Jericho's music hits. We see the light up jacket. And out of nowhere, we see some fumbling in the darkness as the jacket falls and the jacket gets put back on. Lights are still off. Comes to the ring. Does the Chris Jericho pose right in the middle of the ring. And who is it? It's the lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose.
That was fucking awesome.
He ends up beating Chris Jericho, takes his jacket to the ring, and proceeds to give Chris Jericho a receipt from Mitch. And
rips up Chris Jericho's jacket.
Yes, and Jericho is classic heel at this point. He's like, you stupid idiot! That's $15,000 jacket, which it probably was. I mean, it had lights in it, you know.
Really nice jacket.
A really nice jacket. But see, this thing is, you know, Chris Jericho destroyed a potted plant at maybe $10. Dean Ambrose destroyed a $15,000 jacket, light up jacket of Chris Jericho's, to show him that it's not nice to take up other people's things. You got his thoughts on that?
I thought it was funny. Then here comes Jericho coming back and Big Cass saying, where do you think you're going? He grabs his jacket, his broken jacket.
Which is all ripped up at this point.
Yeah. And then Big Cass says, we got a match. And Jericho goes, get out of my way, you big idiot. Then he slaps him, and then Big Cass goes, what do you think you're doing, huh? What are you thinking, huh? And throws Jericho back in the ring. Then Dean Ambrose hits Dirty Deeds, done dirt cheap. And then starts ripping up the jacket more.
Oh, and we also got a live tweet on our Twitter at Wrestle Rampage. Feel free to live tweet us during this video. We get a live tweet from TN Couponer saying that don't forget about great tag teams as far as the Freebirds and the Von Erichs, which is absolutely true.
Exactly true. I'm sorry I missed those two. I really am. But people just don't understand, you know, the way I feel about, you know, it's just. It just boggles my mind how people like that right there can really call them people tag team champions. And one more note, I want to say this right here, and personally right here. If the New Day was right outside my door, I'd go in the bathroom and take a shit.
Well, Chris Jericho ends up slapping Big Cass, pissing off Big Cass. Colin Cassidy throws him against the rail, throws him against the ring, throws him in the ring. You know, does the dirt's blah 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 blah. I fucked that up big time, but dirty deeds, as Tyler likes to call it, done dirt cheap. Bam, right in the middle of the ring, and as Chris Jericho's walking off, as Dean Ambrose is walking off, Chris Jericho calling him a stupid idiot. Ruined his $15,000 jacket. Which actually I love Jericho as a heel, and I love how he comes up with different catchphrases as far as calling the people. You know, back in 2003, 2002, he was calling them ass clowns. When he returned back in 2008, he was calling them parasites. And now he's going back to the classic stupid idiots, which is epic.
No, to me, it was with Big Kaz out there and Dean Ambrose. To me, it was clearly 2-on-1 opposition to me.
Well, I mean, I like Kaz, and like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm glad that they just didn't lose him in the shuffle when Enzo got injured. It's just I don't think he deserves to be main event of Raw.
Yeah.
So I mean, even though the match did not happen because it didn't happen.
I don't think that he is the status of a Chris Jericho. Maybe one day, I'm going to say this right here, maybe one day in time he might be. But for now, he's not the statue of a Chris Jericho. I'm sorry. It's just, he's just not there yet. Maybe one day he will be. Who knows? Just got to keep, for those of you that is a fan of Kaz, just hope and pray. I really don't, I'm to the point that I don't know what to think about him. I don't know if I like him or dislike him. I'm kind of in the middle here. Okay.
And that was the WWE Raw review for March 9th, 2016. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you so much for live tweeting us in this video on our Twitter at Wrestling Rampage. We would love to do this stuff again with you guys. We appreciate your guys' thoughts.
I would like to do this again. I like this. I like this right here. I like when they because tweet us in, and tell us what you think. I'm a raver. And I say things, but it's just the way I am. It's the way I feel about wrestling. I've been watching the biggest part of my life. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not a walking encyclopedia like my kids are, but I love wrestling. I've been watching the biggest part of my life, and there's just some things about it that I just have to get out there, and it just some things about it just pisses me off, and I can't help it.
Yeah, feel free. I mean, we will keep doing this. I mean, if you guys enjoy the live tweets, we would love to keep doing this. I don't know if we're going to do it for every video, but for different videos, we will be doing this live tweeting thing.
I love this. I mean, I really did. This right here, I really love it because you gave us feedback.
We love to hear you guys' feedback on our videos. We love to hear you guys' opinions. Because not just our opinions count, but your guys' opinions count as well. Even though sometimes we may disagree, which always happens because people have different opinions. But thank you so much for making this video a success for us. Make sure you give us a big thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed this video. Give yourself a big thumbs up for this video for enjoying this video, and make sure that you. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. Feel free to ask us questions anytime. We will be doing some 5 questions with Wrestling Rampage coming up. We have we have one set already. We're going to have another set here soon. Feel free to send us questions for that. That's where you guys send us questions, and we answer them for you guys right here on YouTube. And make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because next week we will be giving away stuff here on Wrestling Rampage, whether it's pop vinyl figures, elite figures, basic figures, wrestling DVDs, wrestling magazines, keychains, pendants. Make sure that you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel. All you have to do is answer the question, who is your favorite wrestler of all time? And we will be giving away stuff for free straight to you. So make sure you guys do that, because it does pay to be a Wrestling Rampage subscriber. So make sure you guys do that. And thank you so much for watching this video. Wrestling Rampage is that cream that rises to the top.
Cream of the crop.
And nobody does it better.